each round we'll have a draft where you basically pick one card from the pile revealed there, so there'll be 4. Little Debbie's going to join us, so there's actually going to be 5, assuming she can see the cards. Each turn, we then have 2 options. We can either go to the bar to gain more inspiration and draw 3 cards, or we can tell our tale, which must be told in this order: blue, scene; green, deed; red, foe; yellow, result. However, you only need to have the 2 middle cards to make a brag.
Those are just
Deed
extras.
and foe. The others are just extra fluff, which adds to it. Each round, each player can make 1 brag. If you have the highest scoring brag, denoted by the numbers at the top, you win, and all of your cards that you've played go into your scoring pile, which is just a little face-down pile you'll put in front of yourself. If you make a lesser brag than the winner, you get to take 1 of the cards, and they have a value at the end of the game equals the number in the bottom right. So this card, for example, is worth 4 at the end of the game, but this one's only worth 3, 2, and 1.
Do you see the cards, Debbie?
Still learning.
That's a very interesting story just from the top cards.
Oh, you are also kind of forced to do this in a semi-style. Yeah, you've got to brag properly. You got this. This demands a little bit of role playing.
Hi, Bird Jesus.
So once Debbie's in, we can determine whether she can see the cards. We'll go for a 4 or a 5 player game. This is Braggart. It is a very small card game. I picked this up for something like £5, and I have got so much usage out of this game.
There are also a couple extra cards in the deck.
There are plot cards. You'll note from the rules you can play plot cards and then boast, or you go to the bar. You can't play plot cards and then go to the bar. You have to pass the turn effectively.
Yeah, ploy cards today do stuff like just draw extra cards or take cards from other people,
But
Yeah.
But the thing that makes this game very, very fun, we're going to search through the deck at the moment to find one of them. Go on, let me search through the deck. No, get off the deck. Jesus, get off the deck. Is these particular cards. Liar
Jesus
cards. If you have a liar card and somebody has played an exceptionally good boast, you can go, "You liar!" Play this and then replace one of the cards with something in your hand. So, for example, if you have this cat in hand and you don't like the brag, you can go instead. You do that, and then he gets to retell the story as written, because that's what actually happened.
So you can change the points basically. Get to put your brag ahead.
Yep. Note, if there is a tie and both 2 players try to lie the same thing away, priority cuts to the left, at least for the first one.
Trying to figure out why I see a red kind of block right here going through the center of the card deck.
That's just to show the start.
If you can see the rest of the cards, then that's fine.
No, they're all black to me except the top still.
Sorry about that.
So, I'll just have to spectate.
Alright, do you want to just move it out of the player slot, because otherwise I'll deal cards to you.
Yep. Change color. Okay.
Okay, so each player gets 5 cards to start with, and then there is a draft. Because I am the player of the game, it'll be my round to begin with.
Whoever has the lowest scoring brag, or to the left who doesn't play a brag,
gets the my round card and gets the first draft. There are 4 of us in the game, so these are the 4 cards that get revealed. So I am going to take this. Marishin can then take the next card.
Sorry, what?
This is a draft. Each round, 4 cards are revealed. Starting with the person whose round it is, they get to take 1 of these.
Okay.
So you get to take 1 of these and add it to your hand.
It is me, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, was there supposed to be an extra card?
Yeah. There's 5 of us.
There are 5 of us. No, sorry about that. So, back in order. Whoever this is covering up your name very well at the moment.
Bird.
Yeah, Bird, you get the choice from those.
Mr. Bird.
I'm the word.
You heard.
Bird is the word. I said a bird.
Okay, so I shall begin the tale, but first, look at that wench! And now I get to steal cards from people. So I'm going to steal 1 from you. And I'm going to steal 1 from you. This one.
Why me?
He stole your
steal it from up to 2 other pieces. Now let me spin you a tale. While wearing nothing but my boots and a smile, I drank a mysterious potion and fell in love with the undead king of the cursed crypt. And now I command his armies in my quest for glory.
Alright, where's Ugg, Mug, and Fug?
At this point, people can play liar cards to swap things out if they have worse things in there. If not, this is the brag, and it is in play.
You know what I actually heard, Shadow? I heard something different.
What? Did you discounting my story?
I actually heard that you didn't marry the king, did you?
I didn't say I married the king. I said I drank the potion and fell in love with the undead king.
Yeah, you fell in love with it, but I actually heard that you fell in love with the cat. It's right.
Well, it was a vicious little kitty, and I love it so. So yes, while wearing nothing but my boots to smile, I drank a mysterious potion and fell in love with the village cat. But I still command the cat armies to glory.
The undead cat.
Marriage instead.
Okay.
You can either make a brag. I'd recommended that if you can't beat the score, unless you want to just nab one high card particularly for your brag, you probably want to go to the bar and draw 3 cards at this stage.
Hang on. Sorry?
So my brag is worth 14, 21 points because of the top cards. Top numbers counted up. So, 21. If you can beat 21 with the current brag, you'll get all the cards in your brag added to your score pile.
Let me just work this out.
If not, if you might have a card that's worth 5 at the end of the game, you just want to get that out of the way, so you can make a small brag to get that.
No, I think I can brag you.
No? You have a story race with the village cat.
Indeed, sir, I do. You see, when I were a lad, while I was under a witch's spell...
If you want to play it in front of you, just so it's clear.
Oh, so it's obvious, yeah. When I was a lad, while I was under a witch's spell... I won a chariot race. And you know who was competing in this race?
Who was that against?
A demon from the deepest pits of hell.
You had a chariot race against the demon pits of hell?
I did.
You know what I think?
And then the god of war said, "Good on you."
Good on you. Good on you,
mate.
Well, I find bits of that dubious. You've never been in a chariot race. Never been in a chariot race in your life. I heard you opened a crate and found it there. That's what I heard.
Fine, okay. So I was under a witch's spell and I opened a crate and found a demon from the deepest pits of hell.
So really the
But
witch...
the gods still blessed me.
Shadow, can I play another wild card?
You are allowed to.
Yeah, you know what else I heard, Marriage, and I heard that story you made. You just found it on the internet, didn't you? And some of the tavern
What's this internet you speak of?
So I call you an outrageous liar, and you know what you actually did? You didn't fight the demon. You fought a skeleton king. I give you that. And you didn't get blessed by the god of war. You couldn't get the smell out.
Reread the story.
Fine. Okay, when I was a lad and I was under a witch's spell, I opened a crate and found an undead king of the cursed crypts. And he stank. It took me weeks to get rid of that smell.
I can understand that.
You should say it with a lisp. It took me weeks to get
Not nearly as good a start.
Weeks to
Jesus,
get rid of
you're
the
off.
smell.
I'm going to take a trip to the bar. I need
Okay,
to
so you
get
discard
drunk.
cards and then draw new ones.
So I just discard this and
Discard as many as you want and draw that many. You now are forced though to play a brag this turn or pass.
Yeah, because you can't play a ploy and then go to the bar for 3 draws.
I can play another play, can't I?
You can play another ploy if you want. Yep.
I'm going to take another tray.
Okay, so discard and draw. You've got 2 good cards in your hand. I don't think you want to. Trust me, you don't want to get rid of the foe.
He is.
Yeah.
That is a particularly good
That's the
card.
highest value.
That's the highest value
foe.
one of that enemy. You don't want to get rid of that.
9 is the
You
highest.
can draw another.
I mean, if you play a low brag, it's worth 5 points at the end of the game.
I can't brag, so I pass.
So you pass, yeah. You generally want to go to the bar if you're running out of cards. Me, Maritian, and Burgess are all likely to do this.
Well, see.
It wasn't as good as
Braggart.
dancing to impress dwarves inside the Queen's bedchamber.
I'm going to take a trip to the bar.
Okay, so you're going to the bar for inspiration and beer.
I'm going to join him.
Okay, scoring then. So mine worked out at what was it? 21. Hold on. 6, 12, 14, 21.
You mean you're not already
So-
drunk?
I win this particular brag and get the round. So I get all my cards. You're allowed to take 1 into your scoring pile. So if you
take
just
the-
flip it upside down and put it somewhere like
So I
that.
take the 4.
Yeah. Take that, and the rest are discarded. Right, now my round passes to the next player in clockwise who either didn't make a brag or made the lowest brag in a round that everybody did. So this goes to my Jesus, who begins the draft. So first off, 5 cards are revealed. And Bird Jesus gets the first pick.
I'm going to take the deed.
Okay.
I'm going to take that one. Did you just nick the Cthulhu?
Of course he nicked Cthulhu. And Marathon gets the last one.
Oh, jeez, okay.
Yeah. This is what happens, but it's sort of my round passes fairly naturally in this game.
And I'm going to the bar.
Okay, so why do you even bother turning up today? You've just done nothing but call everybody liars.
Oh, firstly,
You're not a hero.
I'm going to give Shadow an odd bump. Still discard.
Okay.
An odd bump.
An odd bump.
Bump. Biggest
Bow, chicka,
pocket.
wow, wow.
You give me an odd bump, sir. I've never been so affronted in all my life. The game ends, by the way, on the draft turn where we run out of cards. We have that.
Okay.
That's the final round once the card pile's gone.
So, the scene was.
This better be good. I mean, you've said nothing all night.
I once danced to impress some evil denizens of the forest,
Well, he's a good dancer. I'll give him that much.
and now there lies a portrait above the king's fireplace.
Do you not need a deed to do?
No, you only need the foe and deed, which he's got.
Oh, oh.
Yeah.
The phone deed.
Yeah, you only need the
others
green.
are both
You only
spoiled.
need the greens and the reds to make a brag. They're the minimum.
Okay.
Okay, nobody challenged that, so that's apparently a true story.
I'm a good dancer.
Well, I can just see Snoopy dressing up as a
I'm just
belly
scared
dancer.
by that story, so I'm gonna go get drunk again.
He would get drunk, wouldn't he? You know what? I'm going to join him because my next story, my God, my next story is just going to wipe the floor with that.
You shut up, I'm trying to get drunk.
Get drunk, sir. We're here
Yeah.
to tell stories.
Well, I've got a really funny story to tell you guys. I once,
I scored this time.
after I went to the bar like multiple times, I ran into a. Well, I accidentally got into a bar fight with someone. I'm not proud of it, but I
When
won
did that
it.
happen?
But the funny thing was, like, the person I fought was this demon that apparently another bard, Maridin, actually tried to fight or something, but I punched out Cthulhu, essentially.
Okay, well,
Is that
I think
You're a liar.
your claim.
He's first, so yeah. Basically, if there's a doubt, we're just going to give it to the player who declares liar first.
You really think that an archdemon would get drunk with you? That did never happen. It was, in fact, a party of already very drunken dwarves.
That makes a lot of sense, actually. I've got
Yeah, in
no
fact,
argument.
no, I
Bar
agree
fight
with
with
that story.
dwarves. Go back and get a real story.
But that's still not the real story.
No?
Okay, I'm sorry, but I didn't mean
In
to
fact,
lie.
you have just made up the entire thing. In fact, you were really forced to marry a party of drunken dwarves. You're trying to hide the details.
Well, if you
The
ever
food fight
heard
was
of...
at the wedding reception.
Sorry. Well, okay, I didn't get into a bar fight per se. I sort of married a fortress of dwarves who then
That's pretty much a bar fight, in all honesty.
who then got slain by some clowns, apparently. I don't know what kind of clowns, they just said it was some clowns in the news. In the Daily Bugle.
Okay.
What's that? Speak up. Did you say it was the clams?
Clams.
Clams.
Seven
Some
You
clams.
get to keep one of these 2 cards for your victory pile. Snoop gets to keep all of them, and Dylan is the next in line in the chain who didn't make a brag this round, so it's his round.
I'll draw.
I'm just gonna play with trains while I listen to your guys' madness.
Madness!
The best
Yeah.
stories in the world,
This
madam.
is storytelling 101.
Oh, darn. Last pick.
What do I need here?
Indeed, Dyphon punched out Cthulhu, married dwarves, it's all the same.
It pretty much is. I'm going to take that.
Your wife is very short and surly now.
Is it my pick next?
I
There's
never
many
said that,
wives.
did I?
Yeah, it's your pick, Merchant.
They're always
I'm
clowns.
snuffling that then.
I'll take the result.
This went better than expected.
Okay, so I go first, right? 'Cause I have the my
Use
round.
your
Ah, the
round, sir.
clowns.
Tell
Right.
us a story to get us started.
Well, finally, I mean, you guys have clearly been stealing your story ideas from my actual journeys all night. Because what really happened to me was that atop the ruined citadel, illuminated by flashes of lightning, for some reason, there was a dinner table which allowed me to get into a bar fight with the archdemon,
This story sounds familiar.
You liar!
and I
Yeah,
was
he's called liar on
knighted
you.
for my
But
efforts.
yes.
Outrageous liar! It
Oh, really?
wasn't.
You can steal two of the cards and replace them.
It wasn't, in fact, the archdemon, the pits of hell.
Oh,
It
what
was
was it
this
then?
weird goal thing. The grave. And not only that,
There's more.
you didn't get knighted. You just felt slightly better about it.
I wouldn't feel better after defeating a ghoul in a bar fight. I mean, they're already very messy. so
Would you
it's hard to
stop
tell.
getting pissed with the undead, Dylan?
It's really not the sort of company you want to be keeping. But anyway, on to the main event of the night, I feel. Once, on a distant battlefield, I got into a chariot race. I won it, in fact. And I fought the Queen of Snakes.
And
And
gave
that
the
offered me the
shadow.
post of the King's Champion.
Was it the Queen of Snakes? I knew it was some sort of fish. Well, I want to say it wasn't a reptile per se. It was more of a fish.
You beat up a
Fish, reptile, you know, Well, anyway, I ran the chariot race against an unfortunate trout, and because of that, I'm going to become the King's Champion.
an unfortunate trout. That's fabulous.
Marishin.
Indeed.
22.
Oh my.
Which you're right at the moment, Shadow.
No, I think I'm ahead of you. 14,
22.
21.
18, 21. I've got 22 to your 21.
Oh, okay, I miscounted. It was 21.
I'm going to...
Wait, how have you got 7 plus 7 is 14.
unexpectedly...
Oh, no, hold
Oh,
on,
yeah.
21, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to suddenly fall over into a Snoopy.
So what? Shadow and Thingy's drawn.
We're drawn, so that means we both get our full results if nobody beats that.
What?
Origin, you should have been playing that Thief game so much, I heard you.
What?
Oh.
What's happening here?
Indeed.
Well, you got a good fucking draw out of that, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Can he beat
He took the
21?
archdemon back, didn't he?
I can, I think.
He did. He's got the archdemon again.
Unfortunate.
No, I couldn't... Damn it.
Yes, it would.
I could have gotten 21 if I had fucking had that.
So, hang on, are you both on 21?
Yeah, so we'll both get our full result if nobody beats 21.
What happens
I
if
have to beat 21 though, do I?
If you match 21, we all get that.
Yeah.
If you don't beat 21, then you lose and go and get the single card.
You'll only get the single card, which if it's the Demon King, actually, it gives you 5, so...
Yeah. Yeah, I worked throwing out a bunch of ones in the Demon King.
Yeah, that does kind of work. I mean, I've won a
You've got
game
a
by
limit
wetting
in how you
myself in
round
front
it.
of the Demon King before.
Well, what other reasonable action would you do when faced with a Demon King with your pants
Exactly,
down?
that's why I imagined it. But anyway, Marishin, will you make a brag or will you pass?
I've got to make a brag. It's probably premature, but do you know what?
When you were a lad?
No. I'd grown up a bit now. When I was an apprentice, I forged weapons of elemental magic. Do you know who I made these for?
The Demon Lord?
Yes, it was a demon from the deepest pits of hell.
You Evilton.
And you know what? Now I'm famous across all of the lands.
I've never heard of it. Well, I mean, the story sounds impressive enough. I mean, might have happened.
To be fair,
I did the chariot race against the fish, so you know I've been busy. I didn't keep up with these events.
This is where a liar card actually could be.
It would be handy for you, except nobody seems to be playing a liar card.
Well, no, because if they play a liar card, then 2 other people would match.
Well, we're in a three-way draw at the moment, so.
Sir, are you calling me a liar?
If not, you have to believe him. Or
I think they
or at least
believe
be dubious about it without proof. But we move
I'm
on to
sure I have a video
Jesus,
somewhere
then.
on YouTube that proves that I forge epic magical Daedric weapons in
Well-
Skyrim.
Have you ever heard of a monster called the Queen of Snakes?
Yes, I
Okay.
thought I mentioned that a little earlier, actually.
Oh, what you didn't know, she doesn't currently exist, because I went on an expedition, you see, to heroically slaying her.
Well, that explains why I had to have the race against the trout.
But due to why people not believing me, I'm currently only employed as the royal jester in the royal court.
Is that 21? Yeah.
21.
Fuck this, I'm going to the bar.
Oh, you can get 21 though.
No, because someone stole my fucking archdemon.
Well, in many ways, that is a bad round for Snoopy, but only an okay round for everybody else.
Yeah, now you've got 8 cards in your victory roll.
So Snoopy's going to win the next round fairly easily.
Imagine, can you make a magical mustache comb?
Snoopy now gets my round.
Magical mustache comb, you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, Snoopy
I
does
think
get my
so.
round because he
Who-
goes round and it's his.
Who won that round then?
We all did.
Apart from Snoopy.
Who gets
Okay.
first? Who gets first pick?
I once summoned the 4
Hold
elemental.
on, you pick draft pick first.
Oh, right, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I'll tell you in a minute. After I'm sipping my beer.
I see that fish again.
Oh.
I'm eating your poor unfortunate trout.
No! It lost the chariot race and you then have to go and eat it?
Adding salt to injury.
Well, I wasn't expecting that to come around, but okay.
I'm evil.
Yeah, I also didn't
Arjun?
expect that to go round.
Uh,
They're both...
Personally, I don't like terrified urchins.
No. Now you can make your brag because it's your start.
I can do a ploy first, can't I?
You can do a ploy
Yeah.
first, yeah.
Oh, well, distracting wench.
let me shuffle my hand.
A card at random from up to 2 other players.
So I can't steal 2 from 1, though, can I?
No, not 2 from
No,
1, but...
it's 1 from a person each. Oh, you got an alright one.
That's right. I like how you flip yours. That's magic I'm going for.
Okay.
That better be the
You've been really quiet. I mean, we've all been telling great stories of equally impressive feats of daring do, and you've just been sitting there drinking mead all night.
Well, you see, I once summoned 4 elementals to vanquish mysterious creatures from beneath the desert sands. And I am soon to be knighted for my efforts.
Knighted for dealing with some sand?
I built some fantastic sandcastles.
Personally, I think he was playing in the sandbox, but
Well,
I can't prove it.
no. It's possible. That darn trout was a tough opponent. I was a bit distracted.
Excellent dinner, though.
I'm going to the bar.
Yeah, me too. The darn meat drinkers got the better of me this time, I feel. But wait till I come back and astound you with this story.
Something tells me he's got a good one.
No, we just all gave up.
Well, I got a good one, possibly, coming up.
So, my round passes to Dylan.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3,
God, fucking stack already.
4, 5. There's some interesting ones here.
I
could
had
say
an
some
amazing
very-
story,
very-
but I'm going to take that instead.
Very silly stories, but it
I'm
depends
going
what
to take
other
the
people
outrageous
play.
liar.
In that case,
Which was like I'm prepared to have my story changed.
If I get
guess
one,
I'll
I know
take
which
that.
one I want from this. This is going to be great.
Okay.
So, well sobered up. Let's get back to storytelling.
You know, actually, I am going to play my original combo because I want to save that card down because you just steal it. Okay, well, even better. Alright, now, not so long ago, I, on a rescue mission, was carrying a swooning maiden, and while I was doing this, I decided to cover myself with oil to wrestle with a malevolent visitor from another world.
You're an outrageous liar.
Yeah.
Oiled up while
Sounds-
carrying a maiden? That's just not at all possible. Not at all possible. Instead, you witnessed the killing of a rogue magician with dubious morals, and that's why you had the swooning maiden there.
What's the what? Whilst carrying a swooning maiden, I witnessed the killing.
Yeah, here's
of
to retell
a-
the story, officially.
Yep. Alright, well, yeah, it's very close to what I just said. While I was carrying the swooning maiden, in fact, I witnessed the killing of, and some of that blood splashed on me like oil, and this happened to be the death of a rogue magician. A little pig sidekick.
Now prepare yourselves for a real tale. Because while I strode upon my mighty steed, which for some reason is in the stables right now, I skillfully outwitted a malevolent visitor from another world. Yes, you heard that
You just
right.
gonna believe that?
I outwitted Cthulhu. Only one with the genius and storytelling ability such as I could have done it.
I'm too drunk to question this.
okay, is that it?
That's it.
Okie dokie. Well, you know
So
what?
19 is the top at the moment.
You know what? While you were busy having a little bit of a tete-a-tete with the strange visitors from other worlds, you know what I did? I led an uprising.
Against who, sir?
The king himself.
You never.
And now barmaids all over town cannot resist me.
They seem to be oddly absent from here. I have to be honest. You haven't go to the bar for our drinks.
It does make a lot of sense why he keeps them drinking all the time.
Okay.
Well, you know what? That's an interesting story. Interesting. But you know, I've got better ones. I'll tell you one when it's night round again. But Jesus, still 19 at the top.
It's now time for Jesus to retale us with tales.
You better beat that.
Hey, Snoops, your shoelace is untied, dude.
Hold on, you son of a... Go.
Dude, your shoelace is untied.
Oh shit.
I pass.
You pass.
Yes.
Okay.
Fuck it. I'll leave it out.
No, stay with. Oh, he's going to the bar. Okay, so me and Marish and tie at 19.
That goes to him. I take my wizard.
And my round passes... Yep, that's already been done. Fair enough. Just collide with me while I'm doing things. I don't mind.
Okay, whose pick is it?
Veggies
Mine.
to start.
Veggies is it?
That's
Done?
me then.
Yeah.
Regale us with a tale, Bird Jesus.
Well, after infiltrating enemy camp, I was very sneaky, you see. I had to defend like these slave women and children against
And Trout.
a foul knight of dark renown. He was not very pleasant.
Liar!
You
you
disagree with my
finished?
statement? Yes.
Alright, let's make sure.
You lie?
Liar?
You know the identity of that dark knight of the Knight of Dark Renown?
Yes,
Who was it?
it was indeed. But the thing is,
I really wish I had some liar cards, but I'm not getting any.
I don't know.
You
I added
actually
2 to the deck actually.
beaten and robbed.
That makes a more interesting story.
It's a more likely story.
Okay, I did defend them, but I didn't win the fight. I never said I won. Did I say I won?
Yes.
Well, it was implied quite heavily, and it's hardly heroic if you get beaten up.
Oh,
Anyway, I think we're fed up of your tales. What have you got to say?
First, I'm going to the bar.
You have to discard face up, but don't worry.
Did I? Okay.
Yeah. Now, results are always worth holding on to because you always just tack them onto the end of things, but
3.
We'll have some really good ones at his hand.
you might have. And you get to draw 3.
say, like, you call me a liar, all you're doing at the moment are drinking constantly.
At this point, I think cirrhosis is
See, the
setting
thing
in.
is, you just don't understand that while using forbidden... Hold on a minute. I forgot something. I should probably count that before I did it. While I was using forbidden sorcery,
Forbidden?
You say?
a
Breaking
series,
the rules.
a series of increasingly skillful... Oh, no, wait, it's a D.
Deed then those.
I got very drunk with
Of course you did.
the High Priest of Kalam Shed.
Chalidar.
Shall I die? So what were
That's
you
it.
actually...
You just discussed sorcery with the High Priest and got drunk.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
That's
I'll
right.
give it that.
Give it that, yeah.
I'll give it that,
Alright.
but it's hardly a match for something tales we've been spinning all night.
Such as the tale that you're about to get blown socks off by.
Oh?
So it's just the tale of the winning the charity race against the merciless trout.
That was an amazing tale. Do not disparage my storytelling abilities. I'll come over there and beat you upside the head. But that's a
With a
story for
trowel.
another time.
After putting on a fairly dubious helmet I found lying on the floor, I was possessed by the spirit of a long-dead warlord,
Do you know
You mean
what
you
who then
warlord?
commanded me to skin alive
And make a hat out of that
that's
helmet.
the damned spirits that haunt the night.
So yes, the spirits in your helmet asked you to make a hat for the helmet.
Seems a
He
bit
used
of
to add
a
to his collection of hats.
Got that? Well,
Sid, that hat looks amazing on your head.
so it does, so it does. You know what, I think I'm going to go and buy us all a round of drinks. What do you say? I'll return in a moment with something truly legendary.
He's gonna go buy some milk. He's definitely a milk drinker.
So... Is that
Samaritan.
Fireball you all.
Short by Mariton.
Oh, has he gone to the bar?
Yeah, I went to the bar.
Yeah, I think I'll join him. I'm kind of depressed at the whole state of nonsense that's coming out of this people.
Nonsense? Well, once you get to my tale, it won't be nonsense anymore. So
So
I
the
think
winner-
Dylan did win that.
Yeah.
So you both get one card.
Show his first player, right?
Yeah, I'm first player because you all made brags and it goes round to me.
He's been tooting his whistle so much it needs some wetting.
Okay,
Oh,
there's
speaking of that.
there's some good cards coming up here.
I guess I know which one I'm getting.
Hang on, who's first pick?
It's my first pick. I think I'm going to take this.
My second pick, yeah?
Yep.
Yep. I think I'll take this.
What do I have a feeling that's going to be slightly relevant in a little bit? Okay. First off, you know what? You, Bird Jesus, give me a foe. Give me a mighty foe.
Yeah, okay, you can have... Do I have to reveal it, or...
If you've got a foe, you must give me one.
I mean, do I show it to the whole table, or do I just flip it over?
Yeah, just give me that. Otherwise, you can ridicule me. If you don't have one, you could have ridiculed me, but if you do have one, you have to give it to me. Okay. You know, once, a long time ago, I mean, I doubt he's in a state to remember. It was a bit of a rough night, as I recall, for all of us involved. But I once covered myself in oil to wrestle Johan, the friendly trader.
You, sir,
Are
are
alive.
lying.
Oh, Marion beat you to it.
I believe I know this particular night in question.
Really? Did you?
Yes.
Like me? I'm sure I did. I know oil was involved somehow.
Because you know what I think. I know what I think you really wrestled with.
You think I didn't wrestle
sorry,
with Johan?
not wrestling with. Blah, blah. Too many beers for me. You didn't cover yourself in oil and wrestle with Johan.
I'm sure oil was involved.
Know what you did?
What did I do?
You threw rocks at him.
That's right! I was angry at him! I threw rocks at him!
Wow. He's
And he
Whatever.
deserved it too.
And a
I
small
feel
turtle, yeah.
bad. Feel bad about yourself.
And he deserved it.
I'm disappointed in you. So much.
Yes, but he definitely deserved it. I'm sure oil was involved. Maybe I threw a bottle of oil at him.
I'm
Oily rock.
so disappointed in you that
There's a pathetic story.
I think actually it was just turtle rock soup.
Could have been
no
turtle
longer
rock.
look at you, Shadow.
Anyway, I clearly need a bit more inspiration. You tell me something dreary and I'll improve it later.
Something dreary, huh?
Something dreary and bothersome, like most of the stories around this table have been all night.
Well, I think I could go for that. You see, there was this one time, right, and I'd found this forsaken temple. And in that forsaken temple, I found a princess. I had to rescue that princess, because she was being held captive by hairy raiders from a foreign land. And then I buggered off and returned with treasure.
But you didn't rescue the girl.
I'm pretty sure you didn't rescue a girl.
You
I'm
left her
pretty
to the
sure
hell.
what actually happened was that after seeing the terrifying hairball raiders, you in fact wet yourself.
Oh, was it
Wow.
Raiders? I actually heard something slightly different, sir. It wasn't the Raiders he wet himself from, it was the peaceful fairies, bro.
Not the peaceful fairies!
In a
You did
forsaken
steal all
temple.
their
They were
loot.
so bad for you. They gave you treasure to get you to go away.
Alright, fine, alright. In
The
a
fair-
forsaken temple, I had a little bit of an accident in front of some peaceful fairies. To redeem myself, I sailed to distant lands, and I returned complete with glorious treasure.
And you wet yourself again. But that's the
It's
next tale in line.
I need to drink some more?
No, last round.
No, not yet.
Next round,
It will
last
be.
round.
Snoopy?
Snoopy,
Oh, sorry, I was
do you have a
drawing.
tale for us, or you just bored and drinking?
drawing.
He's
Drawing-
doodling on the
yeah.
bar.
I
He's got to
possibly
connect
have a
the
tale.
Make it fun.
interweaving plot threads with his story.
I possibly have a tale to end all tales.
Well, the night's not quite over yet. If you want to save it for the last round of drinks. You clearly you'll need something to stop my showstopper, my magnum opus, the greatest tale that's ever been told.
His opus.
Thing is, I'm going to tell it next time. I'm going to get some beer.
You're not going to be capable of telling anything if you keep drinking at this rate, sir.
Do I take from the beer now as the end of the game?
Yes.
And
Right.
yes, Dyphon, I piss liquid gold.
Right, well, I'm just going to tell a different tale then. Just to
Actually,
try
no,
to
no.
choose
You
one.
could take from the bar. It doesn't quite end the game. It does force last round though.
Right, I'm going to do that then, because I won't get a chance next turn to pick anything.
Last orders. So round's over. So I pick up my 1 point.
I think Shadow might get this again. He's
I
got a
didn't
lot
win
of
it last
cards.
time actually, but I'm doing quite
I
well.
won it last time.
Yeah, Steve won it last time. Maritian though has just picked up a stack of cards.
Yeah.
So my round passes on to you, doesn't it?
Yes, no draft.
There are no drafts, but you have
Okay.
the first brag.
Hey, Shadow, can I have a deed, please? Pretty
You want a
please.
deed?
Yes.
I have a deed, so I'm not going to ridicule you at this time.
I'm drawing emergency.
Well, in front of friends and family, I accidentally summoned the gladiator champion of a nearby kingdom. I beat him multiple times, but he
That's your story to end the night on.
well, so we
There's
can't.
no more beer left, and we have to listen to this drudgery. This cow
Also,
passion story.
at least I didn't have to At least I didn't have to fight
Well,
the
at least you went
fearless trout.
first and gives other people an opportunity to just get that taste out of my mouth. Come
With
on,
my
oil
question-
involved?
you've been stewing that story all night. Come on, tell us something reasonable,
With oil.
preferably of oil.
So, my tale, the tale to end all tales, is
Yeah.
A trip to the bar.
Closed.
so
Get drinks and get
in
out.
the Queen's chambers.
Ooh,
These are
what
always
were you
fun.
doing? Yeah.
You wrestling with some dwarfs.
Oh, I have something that would be perfect for continuing the story.
Go on.
but
I wrote a hero. Hold on. I defended many women and children from.
The Queen?
Oh, the king, possibly?
The King is. I
And
don't think-
an Amazon warrior princess.
You beat up the
Princess.
Queen!
Then I drank so much, I was banned from 3 taverns.
You were banned from 3 taverns because you beat up the Queen!
Well, just in her bedroom.
I accept
I got
that.
the town muddled around.
I accept that as well.
You beat up the Queen, you fool!
I certainly accept that he got
I can believe
drunk
he is
banned.
silly enough to do that. Now,
Your fault that this-
unfortunately, I don't think I've had a single result card all night, so I didn't actually get any rewards for any of these heroic deeds I performed. But to finish it off, I'll start with something fairly traditional. I managed to once rescue a princess from the clutches of a necromancer and her legions of the damned.
Yay!
That's it.
Yeah. Sorry, I haven't had a result card.
Did I say that?
I see it once again falls to me to craft the brilliant story. So, to end the night. Once, a long time ago, when travelling the frozen wastes of the north and roaming the bitter seas, I was forced to pose for a portrait with the foulest of
ghastly.
dragons. And I now glow with an unearthly light. No, that might just be the alcohol at this point.
Sounds reasonable.
I don't think that sounds healthy, sir.
It probably doesn't, but you know.
Sir, can you please just stop standing in my near vicinity? I want to see today. My eyes, they hurt so much.
Well, I'll try not to glow too brightly, but you know, you paint with dragons, this is what happens. I still have the portrait somewhere at home. I might show you if it hasn't been stolen, which it might have been. And that is the story that will end this fine evening. Gentlemen, I bid you adieu.
Yeah, you're fair. Why don't you fucking say I'm a cover
Oh,
myself
whoa,
with
sorry. If
oil?
you think you've got something.
I cover myself with oil.
Did
I
you?
wrestle with an angry looking chicken.
Yes, that was last night. I was there. So I think I win that round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got
Just gonna sort my cards out.
17. How did you get?
Right. 3, 6, 7, 11, 14, 15, 19, 3,
Way to draw out.
So. Do I use the bottom number?
3. Yeah, the bottom right number.
3, 4,
4, thank you, Johan. 6.
6,
Where's discard? We need to get rid of the cards that we're not using.
4,
It's a big, that's a big mess there, I think.
9,
Okay. I scored 47.
12,
I've scored
17,
27.
$19.
29.
Sorry, you counted out there.
$37.
Okay, so Maritian finishes second.
19.
Oops, what did you get?
Indeed, Nathan. You are meant to baste the chicken, not yourself.
Oh, I do love this game sometimes. But yes, I am victorious. Maritian second, and I think Dylan in third. I can't remember what Snoop
29.
got.
What did Snoops get?
27.
Yeah.
And last.
Yeah, but, you know, we had
Yeah.
fun. We spanned some good tales, and I defeated a fish in a chariot race.
Then I
Wait, wait.
ate some.
Saboteur for ending.
I've never played